Today we are heading on an adventure to Switzerland. The beautiful country, a lot of mountains, but certainly one club in Grasshoppers Zurich in big need of a rebuild. They are one of the most successful teams in Switzerland, having been champions on 27 occasions and even cup winners 9 times. They've even qualified for the UEFA Cup semi-finals in 1978 and have been to the UCL group stages on 2 occasions. This season, however, Grasshoppers are in a big pickle. They are in trouble as they are sitting in a relegation playoff position, and the Swiss club could go down to the second division for the first time in their entire history, which of course means that today's job of Rebuild Sombrero is to help Grasshoppers climb the table and win them a first league title since 2003. It's been over 20 years since Grasshoppers won their last Swiss title. But ultimately, the goal of course of this rebuild is to win Grasshoppers their maiden European trophy, the UEFA Champions League. We have a 4-star scout in our youth setup, and we are going to send him out to Switzerland. Immediately what I can tell is that 3 players are loaned into the club, and these contracts will expire in 11 months, so they will return to Dresden, Basel, and of course RB Salzburg at the end of this season. And our budget for the first season here with Grasshoppers Zurich is only about 7 million. Certainly with this formation I'm quite happy, but we have some older players into the squad. Yes, Diana, the backup goalkeeper. We also have 2 more goalkeepers. One is 29, one is 21, but only 56 rated. He might go out on loan. De Carvalho is 19, he's a talent here, 63 rated. Certainly our best players are Mabil here on the right midfield spot. Without forgetting Ndenge, 26 years of age, 72 rated, the CDM. In fact, we have too many strikers on the bench as well. 4 strikers, 2 on the bench, 2 on the reserves. We start off the transfer window by selling one of these strikers in Azumab Abubakar for 1.5 million to Odense. As we are one of the weaker sides in this Swiss league, especially on paper, we are going to use, for the first seasons, the counter-attacking style of play. I've also employed 1 coach per position, a 4-star coach at the least, even 2 5-star coaches in midfield and attack. In this first season with Grasshoppers, we go in for a new CDM. From the same league, he comes in from FC Basel, Renato Veiga, joining us for 3.3 million. And he is 20 years of age, 70 overall. Second, we need a new centre-back. We go in for a RB Salzburg Austrian centre-back. He's joining us here. It is Samson Baidu for 2 million on the dot. And he will be a 68 rated centre-back at 21 years of age. We let go of our rotational left-back Hoksha, who goes to Winterthur. Which means we'll have about 4 million to go into the market for 1 final player. And we go in for a new left-back, left wing-back, and it's maybe one that you haven't heard before, because we are going in for the 17-year-old Englishman in Kian Best from Preston North End for 1.4 million. Our defensive formation has been strengthened here with Best Baidu and also Veiga. We changed Giotto Morandi's position from a striker to a right winger, and he goes up by 3 overall. What a big move. I certainly don't expect too much from this squad for the first season. It's an adaptation season to the Swiss League. And on the 1st of January, after 20 games, we are sitting on 26 points, smack bang mid-table here in the first season, exactly where I'd want us to finish. But 8 draws are a bit much. That is the only thing holding us back so far. Having the first look at the stats, and it's not looking good here, because Morandi is our best scorer with 3 goals in 14 appearances. Abysmal. I have some good news though. as we have found Romain Muller, a Swiss 17-year-old, 69 rated goalkeeper. At the end of the season, we have made it into 4th spot. We've climbed up the table 3 spots, and we've finished on 52 points in the regular season. However, in the playoffs, we also finished in 4th. 2 points ahead of Basel. Young Boys are the champions, Servette in 2nd and St. Gallen in 3rd. In the Swiss Cup, the round 1, we passed against Luzern 2-0. In the quarterfinals, we in fact destroyed Yverdon-Sport 3-0. Oh my god, I'm scratching my head. We are heading to the final because we beat Basel away from home 1-0 in the semis. And in the final, we'll be playing against St. Gallen for our first trophy in our first season. The Swiss Cup final. Stadion Neder, the final. Can we win against St. Gallen? No! Oh my. Best, the left back with 2 goals for us, a brace. But they win 3-2. And at the end of season number 1, Morandi has further extended his lead in the leaderboard here. Near 9 goals, 6 goals for Momo. Mabil with 5 goals and 6 assists, not bad. Next season, Kameri and Finger, of course, going to return to their own clubs. But overall, I'd say a very successful first season, runners-up in the Swiss Cup, and of course, in Credit Suisse Super League, where we finished 4th in the end. Much better than Grasshoppers Zurich in real life. Of course, at the start of season number 2, we have a few departures, 4 players, Kempter, Babunski, Loss, and Kutin, who all depart the club. We start off season number 2 with a whooping 10 million. Incredible budget. Wow. Having a look at this squad at the beginning of the second season, Shabani certainly the weakest link at 25.65. Not sure yet. Maybe also Seko 24.69. Of course, the benefit of the doubt for Best is that he's only 18. Seko is already 24. Of course, we've also lost the goals from Fink, so we might go in for a new striker. Momo, I'm not so sure about that. He hasn't really stepped up his game in the first season, not scored many goals. First piece of business in this transfer window is to sell the 3rd string goalkeeper, 34 years of age, Steven Deana. We sell our backup striker Renat Dadashov to Elche for 2.5 million. We sell Maxim Paskotsky, our 4th string centre back. First player we go in for in the second season is a 17-year-old crucial player. He's from South America, from Colombia to be exact. Kendry Payet, a wonder kid on this game for 5.5 million. Second signing of this transfer window is a highly talented striker from Germany. His contract was running down in 10 months, and we snatched him up from Borussia Dortmund for 5 million on the dot. It is Paris Brunner, our new striker. I've had to search for a long time, but finally I have found our new player, our last player of this transfer window. He's entering the club, the building. He's only 18. It is Hector Fort joining us for 2.3 million from Barcelona. I'm gonna give Fort the starting spot over Abels, who is now on the bench. Paes, 17 years of age, 72 rated, into the camp spot, and Brunner into the striker spot, 18 years of age, 68 rated. The conference playoff round against Cluj. We'll make a first impression here in Europe. Can we get past Cluj? The result is a 2-1 win. And it is Brunner immediately in his first game on the score sheet. We turn the game around. The second leg with a few tired players, especially Mabil and Paes. But we get into it. We are 2-1 up. Can we go into the Conference League group stage? Yes, we do. 3-1 on aggregate. 1-0 on the night. Morandi immediately in the second minute with the winner. We are in Group A of the Conference League, alongside Hoffenheim, Demirspor and Alta from Austria. Another superb youth academy player is Joel Müller, also a Swiss striker, 61 rated, 17 years of age, 90 to 94 potential. He'll get promoted to the first team. At the halfway point of season number 2, we are actually doing quite well. We are in 4th spot, 35 points. In the Europa Conference League, these guys have delivered as well. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss only. And we are, of course, immediately into the round of 16. Francis Momo, is our best scorer, even though he was replaced by Brunner to be the starter. Both of them are fighting it out for this starting spot. Morandi with 5 and 2 in 25, and Nabil also coming in clutch with 7 goals and 2 assists. We have Lucas Brunner in the youth academy here, 17 years of age, 66 rated, a centre-back who is going to get promoted to the first team. As well as Leandro Arnold giving us a bit of depth here. Somebody that wanted out of the club for some time now. We have granted his wish. It is Felipe Di Carvalho going off to Clermont Foot for 2.5 million. To close down the January transfer window, we loan out Joel Müller for the rest of the season to Spezia, our third string striker. At the end of the championship round, we actually stay in 4th place. No wins in the championship round is a bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. We were actually in 3rd after the end of the regular season, and we've dropped off, of course, because we didn't win a single game in 5 in the championship round. We bottled it when it mattered the most. But oh well. However, in the Conference League, we actually beat AZ Alkmaar from the Netherlands 6-3 on aggregate. We tanked them in the round of 16. Before getting knocked out, Royal Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium, 4-1 on aggregate, we got tanked. And in the Swiss Cup, we actually lost on penalties in the first round to Servette, with the winner being Basel over Lausanne in the final 3-0. 14 goals for Morandi, 14 goals for Momo, 10 goals for Brunner and 10 for Nabil. That is why we have done well. Those are our guaranteed players, our guaranteed scorers. And this season I understand why we have done well, although we could have done even better with those kind of stats here. And as long as we get into that top 4, I'm not going to complain. Although next season I want us to take that next step and fight for the Swiss League title. Let's jump into season number 3. We kick off season number 3 by selling our third string centre-back Ayumi Seko for 2.4 million to Copenhagen. As we have added a new left-back to our roster from the youth academy, Ndika Matam is now our third string left-back, and he goes off for 2 million to Arouca in Portugal. Just like Ndika Matam, Francis Momo also now a third string striker for 4.2 million. He goes to Turkey, to Beşiktaş. The weakest part of this squad is certainly on the left wing, 29-year-old Nabil. He's been very good for us, but maybe we should look to upgrade on him. And this time we'll have double the budget we had last year, 21 million, to go into the market for new players. First off, in this transfer window, we go in for a new left midfielder slash left winger, getting greeted by Rebuild Sombrero here. It is Roger Fernandes from Gil Vicente in Portugal, coming over for 14 million on the dot. His overall will be a whopping 76. Second signing, and probably the last one for this transfer window. It is centre-back Dean Huyssen, the Dutch wonder kid, walking into the offices of the Swiss club here. From Borussia Dortmund in this save for 5 measly million, coming into the club in the Conference League in the qualifiers once again, this time against Rosenborg from Norway. First leg away. A bit of a tired start in 11. We get into the game, we simulate, and we win 5-2. We obliterate Rosenborg in the first round of the playoff round to the Conference League. Into the second leg with a bit of a rotational side. We are 5-2 up. We shouldn't bottle this at home. It should be a formality, and it is. It's a 3-all. Very good game actually. Roger, Nabil and Maya scoring for us. The group in the Conference League has been revealed as we face a very, very strong Feyenoord from the Netherlands, Noord-Zeeland from Denmark, and Hibernian from, I think, Scotland. At the halfway point of the season, of season number 3, we are sitting in second. We are 10 points behind Young Boys who are running away with the league, but we are in second, our best position yet. Morandi is our top scorer. The 26-year-old Swiss, 76 rated, 14 goals. Brunner now coming clutch finally with 10 goals. Muller also up to a 73, just like Brunner. Those two are really the strikers of the future. Müller with 6 goals. Payet, 4 goals, 6 assists, up to a 79. Once again, we have topped our group in the Europa Conference League, ahead of Feyenoord. Quite surprisingly, 3 wins, 3 draws, no losses, and we are of course once again jumping straight to the round of 16. The one I was doubting 2 seasons ago, Best. He is really the best now, the best left back in our squad, 74 rated at 20 years of age. We make a money move here. as we sell our youth academy centre-back Johan Tanner for 2.1 million to Wolfsburger AC, as well as selling Liam Bolatti, who came back from loan, for 1 million. Maybe our best youth academy player so far, 93 to 94 potential, is Luis Kuhn, again a Swiss goalkeeper. At the end of the regular season, we finish in 3rd place on same points as Basel, 8 points behind Young Boys, but in the playoffs we fell off a little bit in the championship round, as we finished 9 points behind Basel and 13 behind Young Boys. We didn't win a single game once again in the championship round. That is now becoming a problem because the same thing happened last season. And in the cup, it is Young Boys doing the double over Servette. And we have been once again shambolically knocked out in round 1 to Lugano. So back-to-back round 1 exits in the Swiss Cup. Abysmal. What isn't abysmal was our performance against FCSP in the round of 16 of the Conference League, as we thumped them 4-1 on aggregate before losing out narrowly to Manchester United. What did they do in the Europa Conference League? To be fair, that could be their level in real life as well next season. And I feel better now because we have been beaten by the big favourites, by the champions, Manchester United, who beat Feyenoord in the final of the Conference League. Burundi has had an absolute belter of a season. 25 goals, 6 assists. Brunner as well, 11 goals, stepped up very well. 10 goals for Müller, our backup striker. These two are really the future of this football club. Payet as well, 9 goals, 8 assists, up by 6 in one single season. It's a tough rebuild so far, I can tell you that for free, lads. Nothing can be taken for granted here in this rebuild. We have made the playoffs, round 1 of the Swiss Cup once again, quarterfinals of the Conference League once again, and 1 place higher. In 3rd place we finished in the Swiss Super League. First player we go in for this season is a very well-known midfielder. He's a free agent. I was very surprised actually that this guy is a free agent right now. In real life he plays in Saudi Arabia, but he hasn't extended his contract as it seems, because Seko Fofana is now a Grasshopper player. An 82 rated central midfielder is exactly what we need. We sell our first player in season number 4 in Tim Meyer, 4th string CDM, 1.6 million. We get into the bank. We continue by selling Christos Tobas to AZ Alkmaar for 2.5 million. The guy I wanted to sell for so long finally accepted a transfer offer. It is Robin Callum out to Vidovre, wherever that is, for 590k. And after all those sales, we have about 23 million in our budget. Our squad is very light, especially in squad numbers. We don't have a winger, any kind of a winger on the bench. Klaus on the bench, of course, in as a goalkeeper, isn't convincing me either. Second player into the club in season number 4 is a crucial player coming into the building. It is the Swiss international Jan Sommer joining us for a measly 7.2 million from Inter Milan. His overall is an 84 plus 6 on Müller, but something tragic happened. Absolutely tragic, as a release clause had been met of Renato Veiga, our man that we bought in like season number 2, 81 million we get into the bank, which is great for a 37.5 million market value, but the game doesn't seem to agree. I don't understand how the game works, but oh well. We have 76 million in our bank to go in for one final player, which has to be a CDM. For our final player, we go in, of course, as I said, for a central midfielder, can also play a CDM position. It is Nicolo Rovella from Juventus, 24 years of age, 84 rated. And he accepts a 79k per week wage. Rovella, of course, joins us for 66 million, so we had to forge out a lot of money. 84 rated player. Sommer is our new goalkeeper. In between the sticks, Müller on the bench. The problem still is with the wing positions, as we don't have any depth on the wings. If any one of Fernandez or Morandi gets injured, we are shafted. We change Nicolo Rovella's position from a central midfielder to a CDM, and he stays at an 84. we proceed to sell Nicolas Klaus to FCU Craiova 340k. And we will once again be in the Europa Conference League playoff stages, just like the last 2 seasons, against AEK Solna from Sweden. It is. With our full strength starting 11, 2 tired players in Fernandez and Huysen, but we get through it. Away here, first leg we win 4-1. We thumped them here. Paez, Brunner, Müller and Morandi with the goals. I've done a horrible job in terms of managing our fitness, but oh well. Second leg, it's only a formality here at home against Solna from Sweden. It's another 2-1 win, even though we were horrendously out of fitness. I have decided to recall Daniel Tanner from loan, as we need, of course, squad depth on the wing position. I've also promoted Matthew Weber on the right wing, 16 years of age, 65 rated, 2 wingers now into the squad. At the halfway point of season number 4, it is indeed a 2-horse race, as we are in front, 0 losses after 20 games, 15 wins, 5 draws. This is turning into a farmers league because of Zurich, Grasshoppers and Young Boys. Although we had quite a hard time in the Conference League, we came out of the group quite comfortably in the end, but only in second place behind Rapid. Taking a look at the stats, they are dominated by Müller and Morandi. 15 goals for Joel Müller up to 79, Morandi up to 78, the right wingers, 27 years of age. And then Brunner also up to a 79, 10 goals for him as well. Those 3 especially, all in double digits after half a season. We have won the league, the regular league, with only 1 loss in 33 games, 3 points only ahead of Young Boys though. We absolutely obliterated the playoffs this time. We managed our fitness much better this year. We've won 5 games out of 5 in the championship round. 15 goals scored, 3 conceded only. 93 points at the end of everything. 12 ahead of Young Boys and 31 points ahead of Basel. We have even won the Swiss Cup this time, after being knocked out twice in a row. In round 1, we've now won it over our crosstown rivals Zurich, same name. It is FC Zurich, defeated by Grasshoppers. In the Conference League, we went to the preliminary round where we obliterated Copenhagen 7-4 on aggregate. In the round of 16, we even overcame Galatasaray 5-4, and then Roma, a sensational run here. We beat the Italian giants Roma before even beating another Italian club in Torino on penalties. We are into the final against Villarreal from Spain. Fofana is injured, that is why Ndengue is now into the starting 11, the default captain of this side. Can we overcome Villarreal, the Spanish giants here? That would be the cherry on the cake. Can we do it in the Conference League final? No! We agonizingly miss out and lose a final. Moving on from that disappointment, it is PSG defeating Manchester City, who have made 3 Champions League finals in a row. Very, very interesting thriller of a game in the Europa League final goes to Leipzig on penalties over Napoli. The stats are looking really nice. It is Brunner taking the top spot in the awards. 25 goals in 48 games. Müller, his backup, with 22 even. Morandi with 20. So 3 players with 20 or more goals. It's just incredible. These 3 have scored, among them, 67 goals. We'll have a handful of players returning here from loan. Most of those are youth academy players, in fact all of them. All in all, I'd say an incredible season. We've won the Swiss Super League, we have won the Swiss Cup, and we've been runner-up in the Conference League. That is what you call progress. While last season our squad depth was very, very weak, this team is bloated right now. Especially with wingers, where we had the most problems last season. Tanner, Weber and another Weber. While most of the results are from the youth academy. He came up 1862 ACAM. Then we have Fischer returning from loan 2070. Abels, of course, from the default. Maybe he may be sold here, Abels. Concerning the starting 11 though, I'd say maybe go in for a new right back because Ford hasn't really developed as much as I would have liked him to. Fry could soon overtake Best here because Fry is 3 years younger, 2 overall lower, although for now Best is still the starter. We'll have our best budget yet, still not a royal budget, but it's much better, 28 million. First piece of business in season number 5 is the sale of Romain Muller for 32.4 million. His release clause had been met. We continue the clear out by selling Abels, Dirk Abels, our third string right back, to Darmstadt for 1.7 million. As well as selling our former youth academy product Moser to Poznan in Poland for 1 million. Next up, it is Nico Weber joining Twente for 15 million. He lost his potential tag unfortunately. We sell Lucas Brunner also from the youth academy to get in further funds, 7.5 million to Royal Antwerp in Belgium. Now this is what you call a squad clear out. We've absolutely cleared every position out here that was too much. With of course the sales we've made, we are up to 78 million now, especially because of Müller, the backup goalkeeper. First off, we get in a very big Swiss central defender. In real life he plays for Manchester City, but in this save he comes over from Roma for 23.6 million to Zurich. It is Manuel Akanji. Second player we go in for, a central defensive midfielder, a very big one from Bayer Leverkusen. It is Arthur Vermeeren for 48 million. This is a next level signing. Last but not least, we go in for a free agent as we only had like 1 million left in our budget. A right back as we needed cover on that position, as Aitor Ruibal joins us for €0. I still put Fort into the starting 11 because he's 11 years younger than Ruibal, who is 1 overall higher and good cover on our right back position. Huysen is now replaced by Akanji, at least for some time. 84 rated, of course, a +6 upgrade. We sell Mathieu Weber for 3.4 million to Hatayspor. Third string goalkeeper Raphael Meyer to Cercle Bruges for 1.85 million. We can also finally convert Fofana from a CM to a CDM, and he stays at an 80. We are in the playoffs to the Champions League in the Donbass Arena in the first game away to Shakhtar Donetsk. Can we do it? Can we make a first step towards the Champions League in season number 5? Let's find out. Away, we simulate. And we win 3-0 convincingly. Rovella, Paes and Morandi with the goals. Second leg at home should only be a formality. We quick sim. Can we win? Yes, we win again. It is Best and Morandi. 5-1 on aggregate. In the second round of the playoffs, we face Bodo Glimt from Norway. We play with our full strength starting 11. Fernandez now up to full fitness. I've managed it well. Paes up to an 86. Rovella up to an 85. We quick sim the game here, away to Bodo Glimt, and it's only a 2-all draw. Morandi saves us with a brace. I mean, I just bought Aitor Rubai, and he already wants to leave. What is this nonsense even? He's 31 anyways, but I just bought him in this window. Second leg, at home against Bodo Glimt. Can we make it through to the group phase of the Champions League? That would be a big, big success. Can we do it here at home? Yes, we do. 3-2 on aggregate in a very, very good game. Thriller. Again, a brace by Morandi. In the 88th minute, he scores us the winner. And in the group stages of the UCL will be the difficult group alongside Leipzig, Atletico Madrid and Hearts. At the halfway point of season number 5, we are sitting comfortably in first place in the Swiss Super League with only 1 loss. 5 points ahead of Basel, and in the Champions League we've actually gotten out of the group. We are in the round of 16 after finishing second ahead of RB Leipzig in third. Hearts have been absolutely disheartened in this group. Atletico win it with 14 points, 0 losses. We are in second, 3 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. And in the round of 16 we will be facing Borussia Dortmund, first at home. Morandi once again takes the top spot in the stats. He's still just too good to replace. 17 goals, 9 assists in 25 appearances. Former starting player Meritan Shabani goes to Copenhagen for 1.6 million. The guy to replace Shabani on the bench is Urs Egger, a Swiss youth academy prospect, exciting prospect he is. 18 years of age, 71 overall already. First leg at home against Borussia Dortmund. Can we get an upset against Borussia Dortmund here at home? The answer to that question is yes! We win 1-0! Oh my god, I didn't expect that. It's Morandi, one of the OGs of this team. Okay, lads, let's take a deep breath. We have a fantastic start in 11. No wonder why we are in the round of 16. But the question is, can we get out of Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund with a win in the second leg in Dortmund? We win again 2-1. Vermeeren and Müller on the score sheet and make the quarterfinals of the Champions League season number 5. We will be facing an Italian side. You know how much I love my Italians. We play against AC Milan first at San Siro. The first leg. And it's a 1-1 draw. Jimenez gave AC Milan the lead and Roger Fernandes equalized for Zurich. It's all to play for at home in the second leg. We need to be fully switched on after a good result in the first leg. Can we pass the hurdle of AC Milan and get to the semi-finals in season number 5? We simulate the game and we lose. We actually lose. Oh no. We have lost to AC Milan. Goals by Jimenez very early doors. Gave Milan a double lead, 2-0. Roger got one back for us before Jimenez. Tanner gave us one back. But the star of the show is Jimenez. And in the end, Rafa Leao scores for Milan to bring them into the semi-finals. And our European adventure in season number 5 is at the end of the road. We have once again arrived at the end of the season. 33 games have been played. 74 points, 9 points ahead of Basel. It is Grasshoppers once again at the top. In the championship round, we haven't lost a single game. 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, 85 points. In the Swiss Cup, we first beat Young Boys in the quarterfinals 2-1. Then another difficult opponent, Basel, 3-2, which means we are into the final, where we, oh my god, absolutely tank Servette. The Champions League goes to the team that knocked us out, AC Milan. They didn't knock us out for nothing. They win against Real Madrid in the final 1-0. The Spaniards get a trophy as well in Real Sociedad, who win over Spurs, of course. Spurs always bottle the finals. And Europa Conference League goes to England. Manchester United on their level. They win against Frankfurt. It was the show of Roger Fernandes who really turned up the heat. 22, 85 rated, 30 goals in 52 appearances. Morandi, a bit of a slower second part, 21 goals. Müller, 17. Bruna, 16. And Payet, there is a lot of a drop-off, but Payet is the assister. 16 assists. Wild stuff at the end of season number 5 here. Sommer has gone down to a 79, still a very reliable keeper. But all the others, the midfield is fantastic, 84, 86, 87 rated. The front line is very good rated as well. Maybe the fullback positions and Morandi, who's 29 now, are on the chopping blocks for next season. All the others are still absolutely fine. But anyways, another very successful season comes to a close. We reached the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We won both the Super League and the Swiss Cup back to back. From now on, it is really the goal to win each and every Swiss League, Swiss Cup until the end of this rebuild. We also change our tactical vision because we are now one of the most dominant sides, not only in Switzerland but even in some parts of the world, so we change to a gegenpressing style of play. We sell Luis Kuhn for 24 million to Stade Rennais because his release clause had been met. The first player into the club in season number 6 is a big left-sided centre-back. Coming into the building here, it is Willian Pacho joining us from Brentford for 50 million on the dot. And his overall is an 84, so a big upgrade. To get in more funds, we sell Hector Fort to KRC Genk, however this club is called, for 12 million. We sell Jan Sommer. And lads, I do not believe my eyes. We've gotten 25 million for Jan Sommer. We bought him for like 7. And he's 39, 78 rated. This is incredible. But then we also sell Dean Huijsen, as we've of course strengthened our backline. Dean Huijsen has really disappointed me a little bit. But as you can see, we've got no goalkeeper left now in the squad, so we have to attack that position. We still have a whopping 87 million now after all those sales. We go in for our first goalkeeper of this transfer window. It is a very, very big upgrade. The first and only goalkeeper in this squad for now. 35 years of age now, but we only got him for about 9 million. It is Alisson Becker joining us from Liverpool. 9 million on the dot. World-class goalkeeper. We go in for a man from Sporting Lisbon. It is Ivan Fresneda joining us for 52 million from the Portuguese club Sporting. His overall is about an 82, so a big upgrade on, of course, our current right back. Our other backup centre back, Leandro Arnold, for 4 million, of course, with the arrival of Pacho, not needed anymore. I want to show you the team before the start of the season here. We have, of course, Alisson in net, Pacho in defence, who replaces Baidu for now in the starting 11. Fry is replacing Best for now, he's younger than him. Fresneda is our new right back, 23, 82 rated. Midfield is still the same, 84, 86 and 87 rated, and then our strong front line. Morandi is still our right winger. We play in the playoff round, once again, of the Champions League. First leg away to Dinamo Zagreb. We quick sim the game. Can we win the first leg away? No, we lose. Oh my god. Another big bad experience with Dinamo Zagreb. We already lost to them last time out in a different rebuild. I've switched out our new man Pacho for Baidu because he was tired. But anyways, let's get into the game. Let's just get through it. We win. Oh my god. Oh my god. We win, but we lose. We were 2-0 up. We actually nearly did it. In extra time, Dinamo Zagreb scored the dagger through Ega in the 97th minute. We lead the Europa League alongside Vitoria, Rakov and Rapid, a group that we have to top, quite simply. Well, that was a lot closer than it should have been, actually. We finish in second place, so we go through in our Europa League group. But what is that group, actually? The first place has 9 points, second place and third place 8 points, and fourth place Rakov has 7 points. We'll play the preliminary round, because we haven't topped the group, of course. And we will face Ajax in the preliminary round. Absolutely brilliant. A very, very difficult opponent. However, it is once again a whole different story in the Swiss Super League. Because we are on top, commanding the business. 4 points ahead of Luzern in second, quite surprisingly. Young Boys 11 points off in third place. Stats are looking a bit bleak so far in the first part of season number 6. Müller, Granted, and Fernandes have scored 9 goals both. Fernandes the top scorer with 6 assists as well. So lads, at the end of season number 6, we are once again the champions of the regular season. 9 points ahead of Young Boys. But what really counts are the playoffs, where we also came very comfortably first. In the Europa League, we had to go through the preliminary round, which we did. 6-1 on aggregate over Ajax. Very good. Then, in the round of 16, we defeated Aston Villa on penalties. After a first leg defeat, as it seems, we won away to Villa. We beat Galatasaray. In fact, we tanked them in the quarterfinals 4-1. And in the semis, we even beat Fiorentina 3-1. Our Italian curse might have come to an end. But in the final, we will face Tottenham Hotspur, who have an allergy to trophies, so we should actually be able to win that. In Porto, at the Estadio do Dragão, against Spurs. Can we win the final and clinch the Europa League? Yes, we do! Morandi and Muller, of course. It was against Spurs, who is actually surprised that we beat them, because it was a final and Spurs never win finals, as we know. Which of course means that we will play Champions League football in any case next season. Let's have a look if we can round out the season with a treble in the cup. In the quarterfinals we beat Lugano, we tanked them 5-1. And in the semi-finals we beat Iverdonspor which of course means in the final we'll face young boys who we lost against, so we don't win a treble. The stats at the end of season number 6, Müller is the top dog here, 21 goals in 33 appearances, Fernandes with 20 goals and 7 assists, Morandi with 16 and 6, and even Brunner, the backup striker, is up there with 13 goals. We have a very surprising UEFA Champions League winner, as it is Marseille defeating Milan in the final of the UEFA Champions League in season number 6. While the Conference League goes to Bergamo Calcio, aka Atalanta, over RC Lens from France. In my humble opinion, we had a very good season actually, winning the Europa League, finishing runner-up in the Swiss Cup and winning the Swiss Super League, but the board seems to think otherwise, because, yeah, our manager rating is in the bin right now. But oh well, we get on with it and storm into season number 7. To start off season number 7, we sell our third string striker Antonio Schneider to Ajax for 30 million. Which means we'll now have about 100 million in our budget. We go in first off in season number 7 for a new star right winger, who, to my surprise, still plays in Belgium for Molenbeek, where we picked him up as his contract was running down. He gets the cutscene here. It is Ernest Nuama, joining us for 64.5 million on the dot. His overall should be an 86. We start season 7 selling process by getting rid of Seko Fofana. We picked up on a free transfer. He now joins Galatasaray on 12 million euros. We have once again been shafted by a release clause, but thankfully this time it is for Urs Egger. 59.7 million is such a big price. And finally, to conclude the window in terms of sales, we get rid of Daniel Tana, who joins Braga for 32 million on the dot. Those sales enable us to spend 128 million on 2 players. Our second signing of the season is for the German player, a CDM. He joins us from Atletico Madrid. It is Eric Martel, 60 million. He's of course more than just a replacement for Fofana, as he's an 85 rated 27-year-old CDM. And third and final player in season number 7 is going to be a new left back. We have been craving for one for seasons now. It is the Spanish left back Miguel Gutierrez joining us from West Ham. 40 million plus Cayenne Best is what we had to forge out. Having a look at the squad after adding those players, of course we have added Gutierrez here at the left back spot, as well as Martel, who is on the bench. And then finally, Nuama, our new right winger, 25-86 rated. First off in this season, we played the UEFA Super Cup, of course, because we have won the Europa League against the Champions League winners, Olympique Marseille. Good test here. The Super Cup, we quick sim the game. The result, we lose on pens. Oh my, oh my. Nuama, the new man, misses. Rovella and Vermeeren miss as well. Roger and Müller with the goals for us. But we agonizingly lose on pens. We will be in a Champions League group alongside Stade Rennais, Real Betis and Midtjylland, which seems to me like a Europa League or even a Conference League group, maybe a Europa League group. But we should top that group in flying colors. We make a stop once again at the halfway point of the season, and this time it's a lot closer. We are on same points than Lugano. We've lost 4 games already in 20 games. However, in the Champions League, the biggest club competition in the world, we have topped our group, just as expected, in flying colors. Just as I predicted, 5 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. In the round of 16, it is Atletico de Madrid, first away, then at home. Stats are looking tasty as well. Müller with 22 goals in 28 games, up to an 89 as a 22-year-old. Just insane. Fernandes, 12 goals, up to a 90. Nuama, 10 goals, 3 assists for our new buy. We are in the Champions League round of 16 at the Estadio Metropolitano in Madrid. Can we get a result? The first leg is we quick sim the game with a full strength starting 11, and we win 3-0. It is Paez, Miguel and Roger giving us a comfortable lead. Okay lads, here we are then. 3-0 up for the second leg. We should get through in flying colors, otherwise it could be the biggest bottle job in UCL history. We have a full strength starting 11 at home against Atletico. Oh my god, we nearly got knocked out. We actually nearly got knocked out. No formality at all. We were 2-0 down. Müller gave us one back, and that is the goal that decided the game. But we prevailed. Oh my lads. I mean, of course, we would have to face Manchester City in the quarterfinals. As if it was written in the stars. First leg this time is at home. Can we deliver against the English giants Manchester City, the oil money giants? The answer to that question is yes, we win 2-1, Vermeeren and Müller score, and Haaland gets one back for City, but we are in front going into Manchester, but all to play for still. The City of Manchester Stadium is the venue for the second leg, Manchester City against Grasshoppers, who will come out on top. The result is a 1-1 draw, which means we will go to the semi-finals for the first time ever. And we will face Wolves, a very surprising semi-finalist here, just like us. But with this squad, in fact, it shouldn't be a surprise that we are so far at home against Wolves. I expect a lot from us, because we have a unique opportunity to reach the final. The home leg, in the semi-final. Can we win here? Yes, we do, 1-0 only, but it is a win nonetheless. Miguel Gutierrez with the winner in the 27th minute. Can we seal our ticket? We are one step away from sealing our ticket in the Champions League final. Can we do it? Away to Wolves. Are we in the Champions League final? Yes, oh my god, oh my god. What was that? A penalty shootout, 4-4 on aggregate. Wolves won the second leg. Vlahovic, what does he do at Wolves? But oh well, he scored a hat-trick actually. What a game. 4-3, 4-4 on aggregate. Roger and Müller scored for us. Vlahovic with a hat-trick for them. Luka with a goal for them as well. And then Muamma saves us. Before Pepe Lu and the same Luka that scored in extra time missed for Wolves. Compared to the halfway point of the season, we have run away with it in the second part of the season. One defeat only, 15 points ahead of Lugano in the regular season, and in the playoffs, oh my god, the playoffs have been an absolute obliteration by us. 23 points ahead of Lugano in second place, 23 ahead of Basel. We are also in the final of the Swiss Cup, so we could make the treble a reality this time. We could finalize, we could complete the rebuild in season number 7 as we are facing Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final. First though, we'll have to face FC Basel in the Swiss Cup final. Can we do it? Can we secure a double first of all? That is the question. Against FC Basel, we win 2-0. We are of course the big dogs in Switzerland, and in terms of the stats, Müller has just destroyed the whole universe. He scored 41 goals, 30 in the Swiss League, 8 in the Champions League, and even 2 in the Cup. 22 for Fernandes as well, absolutely crazy. Muamma, 16 goals, gone up by 1, 6 assists. We have Vermeeren with 14 assists, even Brunner, mostly from the bench. But now let's jump into the final against Borussia Dortmund and see if Rebuild Sombreros' magic can also work against the German giants. Just like in real life, it is Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final, and we play against them at the Arena of Schalke, at their biggest rival's ground. Can he pick out Müller? No, absolutely not. It is even back to Fernandes. We still keep it in play here. Shows you how bad this cross was. But now we open them up here. Oh my god, we nearly went in front. What an opportunity, and it was the right back, so he has to be excused. We have the ball through Paez. Paez, what does he do? Good shot here. Good save from Kobel, the Swiss goalkeeper. We get a corner through Paez. Paez with the corner. Inside goal! We go in front here through William Pacho with a big header. He was point blank at the edge of the 6-yard box. Yeah, he's just too strong for the Dortmund defender. Question now is, how will Borussia Dortmund react to this setback? It is Karim Adeyemi immediately going for it. He's still on the ball. He's into the penalty box. He gets the shot off and it's the immediate equalizer. Oh my god. Kick-off glitch goal this time for them. It's even Stevens again here. Can we react again immediately? It's Fernandes. Fernandes would be hilarious. Müller with the chance! Oh my god, what is this game even? Müller with an iconic celebration. But I want to know what this game is all about. It's a Champions League finals, and we defend, both teams defend, as if it was a Sunday League match. Look at the goalkeeper, he doesn't even react. It's maybe because he's a Swiss goalkeeper. He wants to let his compatriots win, but oh well. Borussia Dortmund on the attack. It's a game, a very good game. One of the best Champions League finals we've played so far on this channel. It's Zaire-Emery. Very tense still. It's Malen with a good trickery here. Very, very effective, and he scores. It's 2-2. Just too easy. Malen with a genius move here. And it is 2-2 between Dortmund and Grasshoppers. A superbly entertaining final. But this time we are on the receiving end of it. And it always hurts when you're on the receiving end. So we go again. It's again very open here. It's a superb game. But not something for defensive coaches. It is Müller with a good ball into Paez. Paez! Oh my god, doesn't overcome Kobel. Out to Binoy Gittens. Binoy Gittens against Fresneda. Oh my god, Binoy Gittens. He destroys his opponent, but oh, how did this not go in? I can't believe this hasn't gone in, lads. And now Adeyemi once again on the attack. Dortmund are all over us. A big save by Alisson. Müller is a bit tired, so we bring on Bruna for the striker spot, as well as Morandi for the right wing spot, and even Lang for the left wing spot. So a new front three, completely new, completely rejuvenated front three. This game could very easily, very well go to extra time. Maybe even a Dortmund winner here. Oh my god, it's the 81st minute. Dortmund go up for the first time in the game. Paez, can we create something here at the dying stages of the game? It's the 83rd. Rovella. Into Bruna into Vermeeren. The shot wasn't good enough. Fresneda is a very offensive right back. Can he create something? It's the 90th minute already. We have the ball through Bruna. Can he create here against his former club? It's 3-3. It's Paris Bruna against the club we bought him from, against Borussia Dortmund. He celebrates. No shame, my friend. No shame. And I don't care. I love it. It's 3-3 in the 92nd minute through Paris Bruna. I was already losing hope. But then came the man, the myth, the legend, Paris Bruna, with a big shot, a big goal. We are still, or should I say, we are back in it. It's 3-3. And immediately as the ref blows his whistle, he blows it again, as it is extra time. Free kick through Adeyemi. We don't get it away completely, and Zaire-Emery just can't go on goal. That cannot happen, lads. How can this even be real? How can this be for real, this goal? We just don't get it away here. Here, we should get it away, Gutierrez. And then Zaire-Emery in front of Alisson, who can't do anything, of course. For the last 15 minutes, we bring on Akanji for a bit of experience. He has already won the Champions League. He knows how to get over the line. Maybe he can help us right now. Paris Brunner goes all on his own against everybody. He gets through here. What a solo run! Oh my god! This is a messy moment! What was that goal again here? Paris Brunner in the Champions League final against his former club. This is insane. These are 6 scenes here in the arena of Schalke where Dortmund thought they'd won it twice already. But Paris Brunner, their ex-player in their biggest rival's backyard, he just strikes twice and shatters their dreams, at least for now. It is Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery to Miretti. Miretti into Ibrahim. Tierney. Kieran Tierney. Loses out to Lung. But what was that? That was never a free kick, lads. Never a free kick. It is Kieran Tierney. Rovella. Rovella. Payes. Can he send somebody away? Because there is Fresneda running at 100 kilometers an hour. Giving it into Paris Brunner. Will Borussia Dortmund get the win here through Bino Gittens in the 120th? It is a chance and a big save on the line here by Alisson. Last action of the game. It's a corner kick. Chance! Oh! Saved by Alisson, and it's a penalty shootout. We get into the penalty shootout. They begin. It is a save. Morandi. Can he bring us in front here? In the final. Yes, he does. Now it is Gruda, the wonder kid. Doesn't score as well. Who can go 2-0 up here through Manuel Akanji, but he doesn't score. Oh my god. Now Malen. Malen! Nearly another save. Paris Brunner, the big man himself, scored 2 goals in the game. And scores here as well. What a pen. Now Zaire Emery, he scored 1 as well. Oh, just about scores. It is our superstar, Payes. Henry Payes. Can he score his goal? Yes, he does, through the middle. And now, if this penalty by Bino Gittens doesn't go in, and they know it, then it is over. Bino Gittens against Alisson, he scores. If Nicolo Rovella, our Italian centre midfielder, if he scores, then it is all done and dusted. But he doesn't score. Oh my god! He doesn't score. It's Ibrahim, the captain of Dortmund. He scores, and now Dortmund are up. It's Vermeeren. Arthur Vermeeren has to keep us into the game. He has to keep us in the game, and he does. Oh, Hickey. Aaron Hickey against... Oh my god, how did this not go in? This is rigged. I'm sorry, lads. But now Fresneda under pressure. Fresneda scores. It's 5-all in a superb penalty shootout. Now Calvin Bassey against Alisson. Alisson keeps it out. And now Gutierrez once again with the match point. Can he score? Our left back. Yes, he does! Oh my god, what a final. We have done it. 6-5 on penalties. We win at the arena of Schalke against Dortmund. How ironic. Lads, I'm still not there completely, but what I can tell you is this has been a fantastic journey. We have made Grasshoppers Zurich champions of Europe after 7 grinding long seasons. We've had to endure a few setbacks, but ultimately we have done it. But lads, if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and also telling me in the comments what else you'd like to see next. Have fun seeing Arthur Vermeeren lift the Champions League trophy for Grasshoppers Zurich. It's been Sombrero, I'm out. Have a wonderful rest of your day.